Today, President Trump participated in a listening session in response to the Florida high school shooting and floated the idea of having teachers be armed to prevent a madman from committing another one of these acts. And as I was sitting here and watching this debacle, I thought about how if a teacher, goes and studies and becomes an instructor, where would it fit within their job description to take up arms? And look, I'm not saying, the proper response to gun violence isn't, oh, let's be able to defend ourselves. Not that at all. I've straight stated before, what should be implemented is having more security guards, potentially one for every corner of the hall, and just beefing it up to an excessive amount at this point, because that's what they're there for. Those officers and various other figures whom are considered to be part of law enforcement are tasked with having the skills of using these weapons. So, in hearing his response to this, I also noticed this is a really convenient way for him to get out of any type of bill or legislation or something that's actually on paper, rather than these statements and nodding his head and shaking hands with various survivors and people that are linked to that event. Unfortunately, despite my calls for him to do something of substance that will actually change the way things are, there exists a large group of supporters of his who will clap at these efforts, who will say, there goes Trump showing his sincerity and his concern